Hi beautiful souls, it's Rachel Waite here coming to you on a very, very, very wet and windy day. It's like howling a gale out there. And I am here because I feel inspired to come on live. You know what? I have decided to give up on, I must post every day in my Facebook group. I must do this, I must do that. I've decided just to come on and only ever come on when I feel inspired to come and I have something that I'm on my heart that I want to share. And those people who need to hear what I have to share, I am just allowing and assuming that they are going to see the messages that they need to see. So if you're listening to this and you need to hear it, let me know in the comments. It's always great to have you with me. So if you're completely new to me, by the way, I'm Rachel Waite. I'm a sound healer, an energy healer, and a spiritual channel. Yes, for entrepreneurs, for leaders, for women who are here to create massive change in the world, who are here to overcome everything that holds you back so that you can fulfill your legacy and so you can really touch and impact the lives that you are here to impact. How do I do that? Through the amazing healing work that I do, through the sound healing work that I do, and this spiritual channel for spirit to talk. It literally talks through me and brings you powerful messages that you need to hear. And what I want to say to you today is if you are going on this journey, if you are on a journey of healing, of discovering, of letting go, it's a big decision to make. There will become a point where you are going to hit painful emotions. If there is trauma from your past, however big or small that is, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to have been this really traumatic event. It may have been, I mentioned this in a comment the other day, that trauma is not the actual experience, it's actually what happens to you as a result of the experience. And there will become moments when you are healing through this, where inevitably, the deeper you go, the deeper the stuff that needs to be revealed and come up is going to come up. And at some point, it happens to all of my clients at some point. And when it does, I'm personally celebrating. They may feel, it can feel awful. It can feel really hard. And you can think, why on earth am I going through this? And it's because you're here to face those emotions. Those emotions want to be felt, they want to be heard, they want to be seen, they want to be healed, and they want to move on. But they need to have that space to be honored. And there can be times when you hit I've had a few clients who I've spoken to recently, and they've hit a low. They've hit a depression, they've hit pain, they've hit really hard things. And it's hard for me to hear that sometimes, but I also trust and I also know the journey that it will get easier if you don't give up and you don't stop on yourself. When I was going through this, when I was going through my own emerging, my own purging, my own healing, oh my word, the anxiety that I felt sometimes was excruciating. There were times when I would walk down the street and I would literally be walking down the street and I would fear that I was going to literally pass out. That's how dreadful I sometimes felt. I sometimes felt my world closing around me and I was overcome with so much fear. And I did wonder why on earth I was going through this, but I also knew that there were things that I needed to face and there were things that I needed to deal with. And actually, as I carried on through the process, that got less and less and less and less. But there really were times where I couldn't even get in my car and drive the 5 minutes to where I used to work because I was terrified of the fear and the anxiety that may come up. And it was all coming up because there was stuff that I was purging, there was stuff that I was letting go of. And it was really, and I'm not saying this is going to happen to everybody and it happens like this for all of you, but I'm just saying that these can happen. Hey Trisha, this can happen to you. And how did I get through that? How did I get through that? I allowed myself to feel these feelings. I allowed myself to feel the anxiety. I allowed myself to honor it. And I allowed myself to express what that was actually about. What was that anxiety about? Why was it there? And I talked to myself about it. And actually, you know, it was past life stuff that was coming up. It was present life stuff that was coming up. It was my own fear of losing everything that I had around me. I had a fear of losing my daughter. I had a fear of losing my husband. And that was what was coming up, when sometimes my body would actually want to shut down and almost like disappear, until I honored that fear that was there. And actually then things started to clear. And so what I want to say to you is, if you're on this journey and you're in that moment, that deep moment of, this is really hard, I'm scared to face my pains, I'm scared to face the stuff that I might have to face. If you want to upgrade your life, if you want to step into that next level of why you're here, what you're meant to be doing, if you're wanting to be impacting lives and making a difference, then you are going to you will have to go through this. You will have to go through this process. It's not necessarily going to be as hard for you as it was for me, but you will need to face yourself. And if it doesn't have to be a scary thing, and it can actually be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing for you to experience and go through. And all I can say is that once you're on the other side, once you've expanded, once you've really just let all that go, life really opens up. And amazing things will start to happen for you. They are happening for me left, right, and center, because I am trusting, and I am purging, and I am letting go of what no longer serves me. And I want the same for you as well. So, you know, if you're listening to this thinking, right, you know, I am ready. I know I'm a leader. I know I'm here to do more. I know that I'm here to impact lives. I know that I want to create a massive legacy, but I need guidance. I have things I need to work through. I want to work with Rachel's Light team to support me. Then all I say to you is ask me for the link where you can speak to me, or we can talk about how I can help you. You've got to message me. You've got to reach out to me. You've got to make that first step and say, Rachel, okay, I'm ready. Let's talk. And I will send you a link and we can have a quick chat. So hope this has resonated with the right of people today. I hope you've taken something from this. I want you to have a fantastic weekend. If you're going through some really difficult stuff, know that it's there for a reason. It's there to serve you. It's there for you to let go of. And don't give up on yourself. Really don't give up on yourself. Okay? I will see you all very, 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 very soon. You take care. Bye.